Began in the late 19th century when engineer Carl Benz invented the first modern motor car. With an internal combustion engine, 3 wire-spoked wheels, and a steel frame, this design was to remain present in current vehicles for years to come. The forces applied on these old vehicles have also remained constant over the years. So here's a question. What physics affect the design and efficiency of a car and its parts? A car moves because of force and motion. Force is defined as something that causes a change in the motion of an object, including pushes and pulls. Motion is an object's change in position over time. The engine driving force of a car and its road reaction force enable it to move. There are also forces that are detrimental to a car's motion, namely gravity, friction, and air resistance. These are called resistive forces. Gravity pulls objects down towards the center of the earth. It is affected by mass and distance. Friction is the resistance that occurs when one substance rubs over another. Air resistance, or drag, is a force that opposes relative movement of an object through the air. When the engine driving force and the resistive forces combine, they create the resultant force. If the engine driving force is greater than the resistive forces, the car will move. If the resistive forces are greater than the engine driving force, the car will not move. Inertia, or an object's tendency to resist a change in its state of motion, occurs when a car lurches forward and suddenly stops. If there are passengers in a vehicle, they will continue to move even after the car stops. Seatbelts help with this problem. Between steel and aluminum, which do you think would be the better material to build a car with? Actually, each material has its own pros and cons. Aluminum has a better fuel economy, is less dense, and doesn't rust, while steel is cheaper, easier to repair, and easier to shape. For now, most vehicles are being made with steel, thanks to the development of new low-carbon steel, which minimizes car rusting. Cars utilize many simple machines. This includes levers, inclines, wedges, wheels and axles, and pulleys. Some examples include inclines as pedals, levers as gear shifts, wheels and axles acting as tires, a pulley as a seatbelt, and wedges as brakes. To sum up, a car runs because of force and motion. Its engine driving force can be mitigated by resistive forces. The ideal body material for a car is subjective. Inertia plays a huge role in car safety. Within the car, there are several simple machines allowed to move, and as we progress, new improvements are being made to cars every day. Thanks for watching!